third round at the Rogers Cup in Montreal saw the cream of the crop further whittled down. The Canadian crowd packed into the Uniprix Stadium to see the best of the action, witnessing some top seed casualties and some flirting dangerously with defeat. But that didn't stop the rest of the field producing some outstanding tennis as they searched for a place in the quarter-finals. 2014 champion Agnieszka Radwanska holds an impressive record in the Rogers Cup, having made the quarter-finals in her last 5 appearances. But that record was soon under threat when she faced an in-form Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova.
Oh, she's got that wonderful anticipation from Pavlyuchenkova. No wonder she's smiling.
The Russian showed what was to come as she dominated in the 10th game to take the first set.
Oh, it's the forehand again, finding the target and banked the opening set here in the Rogers Cup.
She continued her impressive shot depth for a 3-game cushioning early on in the second. But the Pole's reputable athleticism bounced into action, later saving 2 match points to force the tiebreak.
Wonderful racket head control.
Pavlyuchenkova's all-too-reliable forehand lapsed on set point to level the scoreboard.
Signs of nerves in the tiebreaker here from the Russian. Radwanska capitalises on that.
The number 16 seed wouldn't make the same mistake twice as she dominated in the decider.
She's just missed the target, Radwanska. She opened up the court.
Emphatically serving out, she triumphs over the second highest remaining seed to reach her 5th quarter-final of the season.
I'm so happy with the way I handled the third set, being up basically the whole match and lost that second set from match points up. And yeah, really pleased and happy with the way I pulled it through in the end.
Flying under the radar is 2015 runner-up Simona Halep. Sweltering temperatures last year forced her to retire in the final against Belinda Bencic. And on her current form, it may take another heatwave to stop the Romanian. She made it 7 wins in a row on tour to book a place in another Rogers Cup quarter-final. But the success of one seed was at the detriment of another, as an All-American clash saw Venus Williams and Madison Keys take to centre court. Williams conquered against Barbora Strycova yesterday, dropping just the 3 games, but today would prove a sterner test against the 21-year-old. A ruthless performance from Keys, and the first set was taken in a mere 20 minutes.
The 10th seed then bulldozes her way through this opening set.
The 36-year-old began to find some of the form that led her to the Stanford final midway through their second. A tighter affair saw her serve it out to take the break 7-2.
Venus Williams holds on, snatches the tie-break somehow.
But it was the 10th seed who laid the pressure on in the decider. Some more big hitting and Williams was left lingering on the baseline.
Well, it's always a good benchmark as to how well you're competing when you're playing Venus Williams.
An inspiring victory, and Keys secures her 4th top 10 win this year.
6-1, 6-7, 6-3 after an hour and 50 minutes. Keys shining brightest in this all-American clash.
Obviously, you know, she played a lot better in the second set and really made me work, so it was a really tough match, and I'm just really happy to be able to come back tomorrow.
But a player who won't be returning tomorrow is local favourite Jeannie Bouchard. The Canadian has showcased some of her best form this week, but struggled to replicate it against Kucova. The World 121 claimed her first ever top 10 win over Carla Suarez Navarro on Tuesday, and much to the crowd's dismay, had Jeannie in her sights. The pair exchanged breaks in the first, with Jeannie prevailing on a 4-1 cushioning to take it 6-3. But the Slovak had other ideas in the second, as 3 consecutive set points saw her quieten the crowd to level it 1 apiece. Firmly in her stride, Kucova dropped just the 2 games in the decider to claim her 4th successive top 70 win and through to her first ever WTA Premier Level 5 quarter-final. So the quarter-finals are set, with Britain's Johanna Konta taking on Kristina Kucova, whilst Madison Keys and Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova meet for the first time of their careers. And Simona Halep looks for revenge from Sydney against Svetlana Kuznetsova, and top seed Angelique Kerber takes on the Russian teenager Daria Kasatkina for day 5 of the Rogers Cup.